Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host VGMKoren and in this one, we're opening doors. In Silph Co, in fact, because we got the card key last time, and yes, if you click on where the door was, it will tell you that the door is open. Isn't that nice of it? Help! I'm a Silph employee! And he fights you. Yeah, the Silph employees are kind of crazy and kind of not making a good case for themselves. Anyways, he has Grimers, which means Kicktron 50 is getting out of there. I keep wanting to be Kicktron 5000. I know he's not, but that's really what I want out of him. And the fact that he's not Kicktron 5000 makes me angry. It makes me very angry. Anyways, we're going to take out Grimer with Herdebird. I guess it can be Kicktron 5000 in my mind. My mind of Kicktrons. Let's see. He wants to send out Wheezing, so what are we going to do against that? We are going to Flop Flump it. Flop Flump is a god. It's been a couple of days since I played this last, so I have to kind of try and remember what I was doing, who knows what. It's kind of important, especially when you have something like Flop Flump, which is very quickly becoming the god of my team, which is probably unfortunate and probably not a good thing. Probably not a good thing at all. Anyways, with another Ember, it goes down, and yeah. This is just going to be another episode of going through Silph Co, going up one floor at a time, getting all of the things, and yeah, that's basically it. We defeated him. How did you know I was a rocket? Well, when you attacked me, you know, I work for both Silph and Team Rocket. Well, great job. This takes us to the 6th floor, which has a bunch of people sitting around a table, which we don't care about. Let's open this door. And that's going to happen a bunch. We've already talked to this lady, I think, yeah, she's the Thunderbolt Wave lady. Okay, so this is the example of what we're going to find behind the doors. Useless extra fights, and that's it. I think there's some few things that you have to get behind doors. I just don't remember what they are. So we can open a door, go in a thing, and this takes us to a place. That's a rival. I don't want to go to that place. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go, so we're gonna go everywhere else first. Because that totally makes sense, right? Hi, I support Team Rocket more than I support Silph Co. Well, that just makes you a bad person now, doesn't it? Just a really bad person. He has Electrodes, meaning Kicktron can do his kicking. Kicktron was successful at kicking. Well, more successful than he was in the past. Let's put it like that. Oh my god. Actually, after this fight, I think I will show off why your rival happens to be standing there, and I am really getting tired of having to fight Wheezings and stuff without a Psychic type. This was a mistake to not get a Kadabra. Team Rocket said that if I helped them, they'd let me study Pokemon. Alright, so you're probably wondering at this point, do I really have to leave Silph Co every time I want to heal my Pokemon? And the answer is no. And I'm going to show you how to not have to do that every single time that you want to heal your Pokemon. And we're going to do that right now, even though I said that I wasn't going to go fight my rival. Well, that's exactly what we're going to go do. It's going to be great. Or terrible. What kept you, Koren? Ha ha ha! I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. That's right. Gary, or not Gary, Kaz, my apologies, just goes in... Oh god, it's a Pidgeot. It's a level 37 Pidgeot. Oh my god, I'm level 30... Yeah, I'm just level 30. Oh god, what have I done? As you can see, your rival actually has some very powerful Pokemon, which we are going to attempt to take out. Pidgeot is the evolution of, well, Pidgeotto and Herdebird. Thankfully, it's still not incredibly powerful, but especially once we lower its attack with Intimidate, but it's still terrifying enough that, well, as you can see, we deal significantly less damage than it does to us. So we're going to just speed up, and this may be how we start getting through battles, is by healing. This is something that This is something that Fire Red and older Pokemon games are much worse about than the newer Pokemon games, is that they have massive jumps in the Pokemon levels you're about to fight. Anyways, he's going to send out Growlithe, which is level 38, and that just means that we need to keep Flopflump out for a Water Pulse or two. Ooh, that was kind of close. Take out his Growlithe. As you can see, your rival's becoming very powerful, and it's kind of awful for everyone. My Pokemon, I may end up having to grind off-screen at this point, because, well, these are extremely powerful Pokemon. Well, not that one so much. Execute is never powerful. But we'll see how it goes. I want to do as little off-screen grinding as possible, and we are kind of kicking his butt. It just occurred to me that we haven't had a single feint, and I kind of tanked that Pidgeotto up, so yeah. He, however, has his fully evolved starter, a Blastoise. Thankfully, we have a fully evolved Frodo, which will probably be, you know, 10 levels under it, at least. It's gonna be terrifying. Yeah, it's level 40. It's level 40, and we're gonna poison that bitch. Oh my god, he is, I am scared right now. Thankfully, the AI is terrible, and Bite isn't very good on Blastoise. So, with that done, with him biting us, we are going to use Giga Drain to withstand the attacks after poisoning him. This should result in a fairly, not easy win for us, I wouldn't say that, but we will be able to win this fight without having to do anything too crazy. As you can see, Bite does 25 points of damage, so if I get at least 16 HP out of this, I will be able to tank the hit. I did. Alright, so yeah, this is the rival battle in Silph Co. If you're not prepared for this, this is where... Oh, a critical hit. Okay, so... Unfortunately... Oh, good, it poison didn't affect him yet. So we're going to send out... We're going to send out Kicktron 50 just so he soaks up the experience from Blastoise as it feints to poison. I would have much rather given that to Frodo, but what can you do? Critical hits are kind of random. Anyways, his last Pokemon is Alakazam, which is going to be a problem. Alakazam is an extremely powerful Psychic-type Pokemon as soon as it pops out, and it's the final evolution of Abra. And as you can see, it looks kind of terrifying and haunting. Future Sight is a attack that does a bunch of damage 2 turns later, but in this generation it does not have the Psychic type applied to it. It is non-type. And the AI is also happens to like using... It likes trying to use it multiple times in a row, and it just doesn't work when you do that. So... Oh god. Well, okay, so the thing is... If the rival actually uses any of the attacks he should, this would be a hard fight. However, given that he didn't... Oh man, he's used Future Sight 4 times in a row. Okay, so I was really scared going into this fight. I forgot how high level the rival's Pokemon got, but I also forgot how bad the AI of Pokemon is. So yeah. Oh man, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Wait. How do you know Boss Rocket? Why? Well, Koren, I'm moving on and up ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to be the Pokemon League... Oh, I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Koren, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. And he's gone. Oh, hi, you're not Rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. And we got a Lapras! Yes, we will give Lapras a nickname. Lapras's nickname, of course, has to be Nessie, because it's a Loch Ness monster. Lapras was transferred to Bill's PC. It was placed in Box 1. It's a Lapras! It's a very intelligent Pokemon. We kept it in our lab, but it will be much better off with you. I think you will be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift across water. Team Rocket's boss went to the boardroom. Is our president okay? I'm worried. So I made a mistake. I thought this was a healing point, but instead they just wanted to give me another random Pokemon. So, in that case, because my Pokemon are now thoroughly beaten up, I'll be right back after I heal. And we're back on Silph Co level 3. This was where I was, wasn't it? I don't really remember... Oh yeah, it was that teleporter right there. Okay! Okay, I'm in the right place. It kind of gets confusing after a while where you think you should or shouldn't be. Ah, this is actually what I was looking for. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Thanks? I guess? I mean... Okay, I mean, that's not really what I would call an effective insult. Unlike our rival, Team Rocket has low-level Pokemon. And we're going to use Bahamut because, well... Because I said so, okay? Kicktron levels up, gains a couple of stats, and is trying to learn Mind Reader. Mind Reader ensures that the next attack you use will hit. I will take away Focus Energy for that, because sometimes I might want to think about, you know, not having myself crash into a wall. It'd be great. It'd be different. He's going to send in Grimer, so we will send in... My team is terrible against poison types. We're going to do Hurt-a-Bird. Hurt-a-Bird will fly, Hurt-a-Bird will fly, Hurt-a-Bird will fly. Hurt-a-Bird will get hit by Sludge. Alright, Hurt-a-Bird is birding the herd. Or something interesting. I don't know. Anyways, they're going to send out Machop now, which actually means that we're going to keep Hurt-a-Bird in, because Hurt-a-Bird is great against fighting types, as you can see. Huh. Well, that wasn't near as terrifying as the rifle battle. Gah! What you have to remember in Pokemon, especially earlier Pokemons, if I had started as a trainer at your age, well, then you would become God. Or, well, more accurately, you wouldn't. You can talk to this lady, you look tired, you should take a quick nap. And you heal. So this is actually what I was looking for. Don't give up! And this takes us out onto the main floor of the 9th floor, so we won't be going out there yet because... Oh my god, these puzzles, I hate them. As you can imagine, this is actually... Wait. This is the warp you need to take to the boss, if you don't want to go around and get everything else. But considering that there are good things here, and you're also probably starting to fall behind in levels like I am at this point, you do want to look around everywhere. It's better for you. And, you know, usually a lot of kids would probably get stuck in this dungeon for quite a while, considering that, you know, the card key, you have to trick it to get it. You have to trick the game. The doors are electronically locked. I think we've actually been here before. We have, and we'll get to that 10th floor, because we're not going to take teleporters and then open other places with teleporters, okay? Okay. I'm glad we've gotten that. Here you can find an escape route if you feel like putting a hole in the building to get out of it, a full heal, which heals all status effects, and a max revive, which revives your Pokemon with max HP. And a lady! Shh, can't you see I'm hiding? Oh, it's a boy. Anyways, I've always loved escape ropes, especially in buildings, because I can just imagine the trainer going, "No! I want to leave!" and just punching a hole in the building, throwing a rope out it, climbing up, and leaving. It's kind of the best image you could ever have for a place like this. Anyways, we're back on the 5th floor where we found the card in the first place, and we're unlocking buildings. Team Rocket is in uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh my god, this place is crazy. Alright, we're gonna go in there. Bingo! The key card opened the lock thing. We get a Protein. Protein raises your base attack stat. Those thugs took over our building. Their boss said he was looking for strong Pokemon. I hope our president managed to avoid the trouble. Well, considering that this place is in lockdown, my guess would be no. We're going to take this teleporter and see where it teleports to. It teleports to the 3rd floor. Is this a special place on the 3rd floor? Oh, no, it's not. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. Okay. So what else are we going to go do? We're going to keep going up floors one by one. As you can see, we've actually taken out the majority of trainers at this point. We're kind of just running around uninhibited until this guy. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. That's right. There are 4 of them, and they're Rockets. And they're brothers. Which I guess makes them cool or something. I didn't really read anything about it. Anyways, High Jump Kick takes out Machop instantly. This is where Kicktron starts to shine. I say starts because he's still terrible. Well, not terrible, just likely to kill himself. Anyways, Hurt-a-Bird will take out the Machoke with ease, and we got that guy fairly easily.
No matter, my brothers will avenge me.
Oh dear, help me please. Okay.
That man next to me, he's such a coward.
Yes, he is. They must have targeted Silph for our Pokemon products. Well, probably. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. I thought they were just gangsters. The Rockets came and took over the building. Yeah. Let's see. You dare betray Team Rocket? Well, I didn't... How am I betraying them? I never worked for them. To betray someone, you have to... You know what? I probably can't explain that to your brain. Never bad, my bad. Never mind, my bad. Yes, I betrayed Team Rocket, like a bad person. Dragon Rage and Water Pulse. Okay, Flop-Flump grows to level 33. As you can see, Flop-Flump is... Okay, so we're going to talk about this guy for a while. Flop-Flump Gyarados is a Pokemon that is much more useful after the type splitting because its special attack is extremely low, but its regular attack is extremely high. However, until the 4th generation onwards, where Pokemon moves have either physical or special attached to them, well, until that happens, and we're going to switch out so we can suck up some experience, until that happens, Gyarados just doesn't learn any physical attacks that it can actually use. However, he is very useful on our team because of Dragon Rage and Intimidate. Those two things give him a spot that he can keep right now. Also, as you can see, our Pidgeotto is terrible. So, if I'm replacing anyone, and he called me a traitor, if I'm going to replace anyone, it'll be Pidgeotto. If you stand for justice, you betray us bad guys. Okay, we're going to have a moment of silence for how stupid that was. Okay, silence over. Poor Team Rocket. They are not very smart. That's not what I would accuse them of being.
That rotten president serves him right for chipping me off to the Ziki branch. That's why Team Rocket came after us, I'm sure of it.
Because... what? Okay, whatever. We're gonna just fast forward through your Voltorb army. I'm sure it's a Voltorb army, because why wouldn't it be a... Okay, something interesting that I can talk about. Fighting is actually super effective against Steel. So if you ever see a Magneton, don't be afraid to kick that thing. Because that will totally help. I didn't see... Oh, it's a coughing. Oh god. I meant to change out then. Totally. Burn it to death, and Kicktron grows to level 32. That means he's actually getting an impressive amount of stats. He's becoming reliable. However, that is only because the rest of my Pokemon are kind of terrible. I really want to be using Frodo more, but unfortunately, the Pokemon types here just do not allow it. Shoot! Steel's good against grass, Poison's good against grass, everything here is good against Branch. Tixie Branch? It's in Russian no man's land. I'm probably murdering that pronunciation, and once again, this is more references to the game taking place in the real world, which is kind of debunked in later games, so maybe I've always been curious if that was actually in the game, or if that was just a translation thing that happened. I'm fairly sure I've been to this floor before. Yes, I have been. Okay. So, yeah, I've always wondered if that's been that way or not. And we're going to go up to the next floor. In this one, we're going to try and get through the rest of this dungeon. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers! Alright, this makes Rocket Brother number 2. He sends out Cubone. You know what? We have a chance to use Frodo. We should use Frodo. Frodo's Giga Drain is extremely powerful against things like Cubone. And let's Frodo get experience. He's going to use another Cubone, which means we're going to Giga Drain that one too. Okay, he's been drained. Ack, brothers, I lost! I will be leveling up Frodo, don't worry about it. Doesn't matter, my brothers will repay the favor. Well, about that. We can open up some more doors, get some more balls. Bulk Up is a move, I believe, that raises attack and defense. I think that's what it does. A Child Intruder? That must be you! A Child Intruder. They recognize that I'm just a kid, and once again it's a ground-type Pokemon, so Frodo goes out. At this point, I really should be using Frodo every chance I get because he's falling behind. Maybe I'll even put him in front. Probably not, no. Giga Drain and Sand Slash is down. As you can see, Giga Drain is exceedingly powerful against things like ground types. It's great. Fine, I lost. Okay. Go on home before my boss gets ticked off. No. I'm going to go to the 5th floor, and then back. So, this is how I handle the building. I don't know how other people handle the building. Comment down below. How do you handle this building? As you can see, this place goes on for quite a while, and then there's this in the corner, which is a calcium, which raises space special attack. And this guy. Heh. You mistook me for a Silph worker? No, I just kind of figured that you sucked. You suck a lot. Anyways, we're going to use Brick Break. Oh god. Self-destruct is a instant move that kills this itself and usually happens to kill the Pokemon. I'm not leaving you in against Muck. Muck will be dealt with by Rodneys. Maybe dealt by Rodneys. Okay, it was dealt with by Rodneys. Now, I'm done. I know that we haven't finished this floor, but we kind of need to heal. Despite your age, you are a skilled trainer. Why, thank you. I'm going to go continue stopping you from taking over the world, even though I'm only 10 years old. Because that's what I do. Now, okay, are the beds on this floor, or is it... No, it's the next floor. We're going to go find the beds real fast, because my Pokemon are starting to take a beating. And, well, oh god. Oh god, this could be bad. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers! And you know, I'm never going to remember what floor I'm on either. And oh god, he's starting with a powerful Golbat. Well, semi-powerful. Alright, Flop Flump, get in there. Get in there and save Pidgeotto from himself, or hurt a bird. Tackle actually did decent damage, which is kind of awful. He's going to send in Drowsy. We're going to keep Flop Flump out and use Bite. Bite will make it very, very easy to finish this fight off. Hypno. Well, we've already seen several of those, so we're going to burn through it with Dragon Rage. Now, Dragon Rage will remain useful for the rest of the game, but it does start to fall off as you go further. Warg, brothers, I lost. Yes, brothers. My brothers will avenge me. Well, they have one more brother. Alright, so we have healed, and, you know, I'm actually... I do want to finish at least the running around portion of this dungeon, so we're going to go a little bit further. Oops, battle. That's as far as you'll go. About that. Kicktron is actually super effective against Raticates, so we'll take him out. I did not see what he was going to send out. That's my bad. Golbat. I chose poorly. I chose very poorly. But, as always, we can switch to Gyarados, Dragon Rage twice, and Dragon Rage twice. Dragon Rage! There you go. Frodo levels up. He's sending out Arbok, which means we'll send out Rodneys to counter, because Poison, as always, is weak to ground. Unfortunately, because Arbok has that attack lowering, it does take a couple of hits to do it. And he's going to send out Coughing, which will let Bahamut handle, because Bahamut actually takes these guys out fairly efficiently. Okay, not enough grit. If you don't turn back, I'll call for backup. Oh no, I'm leaving. Okay, was I on this floor? Doesn't matter, okay, yes, this was the floor I was on. Okay, did I go over here? Yes, that's where I found that, so this is where we were. I remember everything. Uh-oh, I smell a little mouse. I didn't do it, I swear. He sends out Raticate. As you can see, the Rockets are getting under-leveled for us now, which is kind of weird, all things considered, since the rival has level 40 Pokemon. Level 40! And these guys are in their 20s. What was the game just... I have always been curious about what the game designer was thinking with that decision. Now, because he's confused, we will swap out to Flop Flump. And Flop Flump will win the world, as always. But yeah, I've always wondered what the game designers were doing, because they have such a wide variety of levels in this dungeon. You have level 40s and level 26. Lights out! And it just is kind of weird. You won't find my boss by just scurrying around, which is a hint that you need to take a teleporter to find the boss. It's really dangerous here. You came to save me? You can't. Well, yes I can. It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Silph or our Pokemon. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which catches any Pokemon. Well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Alright, we're going to keep going up. This place is huge. I don't want to spread this into a third episode, but I think this might be the last floor that we tackle tonight. Or today. Hi. Team Rocket's boss is terribly cruel. To him, Pokemon are just tools to be used. What will happen if that tyrant takes over our company? Talking is hard. Did you know that? Anyways, we're going to fight another Rocket Grunt. I am one of the 4... Ooh, this is the last Rocket Brother. After this, we will have killed all... Beaten, not killed, all 4 Rocket Brothers. Not killed. Not killing people. I got over that. I did it for a while. Oh, God. Well, Weezing used Self-Destruct as its starting move, so... that is slightly unusual. We'll send out Frodo and see what he sends out. He sends out Golbat, which means we swap over to Flop-Flump, who may actually lose this fight. Yep, Flop-Flump loses the fight, and that means we will send out Bahamut to clean it up. Yeah, okay. That was a little close, but it's okay. Coughing, unfortunately we really do need to switch because he's confused, so we'll switch to Rodney's, and we at this point really have to use Cut. Which is terrible, but apparently it works. Apparently it works. Apparently it's great. Oh, brothers. Do you get anything for beating the brothers? I'll leave you up to my brothers. No, you don't get anything for beating the brothers. Bingo! The card key opens the door. Again. Alright, first we're going to take this teleporter, which just takes us to the 2nd floor. I might use that later, actually, if I remember it. And then we'll go through this. And we'll take this teleporter, which takes us to the 8th floor, which... Aren't we on the 8th floor? Weren't we just... Okay, so that takes us there. This, I believe we've already been through this teleporter, which takes us to the 2nd floor. And I don't believe we've ever... Did we talk to this guy? I think we did. Oh, yeah. Alright, so as you can see, this place gets really, really confusing. I hate teleporter dungeons. And I hate people who design teleporter dungeons. Now, I do want to finish this dungeon, but we're already running a bit long. And in the next one, we really will take out Silph Co. Until then, we are going to sleep with this girl and take naps all day long. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, I'll be here, sleeping, over and over again. I hope to see someone then.